With the raw water pumps running and the ROWPU is receiving a steady flow of raw water, you are ready to produce potable water. Water is received into the ROWPU through the raw water inlet gate valve and is moved through the black banded raw water piping towards the multimedia filter. Sodium hex and polymer are injected into the system during this stage. Sodium hex prevents scaling and corrosion on the piping, and polymer attaches to suspended solids in the water to allow the solids to be removed. In normal operations, the service inlet and outlet valves are open. The backwash inlet and outlet valves and the rinse outlet valve are closed. This configuration forces water into the four-stage multimedia filter. This is the first stage of filtration. Larger suspended solids are removed at this stage. Water leaves the multimedia filter at the bottom and flows through the yellow banded piping. If required, citric acid is injected into the system at this stage to lower the pH and to prevent scaling in the RO elements. As water is moving through the yellow banded filtered piping, the water passes through the booster pump and up to the bag filter. Water is forced down the bag filter. The bag filter removes finer suspended solids that pass through the multimedia filter. As water comes out of the bag filter, the water pressure is increased by the high pressure pump and the water is pushed to the reverse osmosis vessels. The filtered water moves through the 4 RO vessels. Each vessel contains 2 RO elements. The RO elements use high pressure to separate dissolved solids from the filtered water. Product water is diverted to the center of the spiral elements and into the blue banded piping. Dissolved solids are flushed out of the RO vessels as brine through purple banded piping. The product water moves through the blue banded piping through the product water outlet and into the 1.5-inch hose to the product water bladder. During this stage, chlorine is added to reduce bacteria in the product water to a level safe for human consumption. The product water is collected into water storage bladders. Water is then moved into the camp or is dispensed through a nozzle using the distribution pump.